Well, hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Hope you are all having an amazing day today. My name is Lex, and welcome to this. This is the... Hang on, I need to stop to read this name because I can never get it right. The Burgerfahrzeug. There we go. The Burgerfahrzeug Leo. This is actually a law-friendly version of the Volkswagen Gol. So for my Brazilian fans out there, you're gonna love this one. This thing's clearly no sports car. It's just your run-of-the-mill car. But it's fun to see some either European or American or Australian cars being added as a law-friendly car. So here it is on the outside, and it's very much just nothing. I mean, the old Gol really didn't have much to it, but I kind of like the simplicity of it. Simplicity to me means lots of potential. Opening everything up, the engine bay is, well, it's an engine, I guess. The boot is, well, that's a boot. That stores things. And the interior is in a lovely shade of cream. Interestingly, no headrests. Definitely a low-spec model, this one. So, on the tuning parts then, on the spoiler, we have louvers. Now, that is cool. I mean, always a fan of louvers. Straight in with that one. We have a ducktail spoiler, which, again, I love a ducktail spoiler. And the GTR spoiler. So, I guess there is like a whole, like, GTR model of this. Maybe we'll go for like a spec'd up GTI model first of all. On the front bumper we have the front splitter and the GTR bumpers, which just basically puts that all coloured but still has rubberized plastic on it, but mostly colour matched. Definitely brings it into the future a little bit more there. On the rear bumper, I guess it's the same deal. There we go. It's actually looking pretty nice already. It's a nice little car. On the skirts we have the plastic trim if we want that all to match, or oh, actually, yeah, this is the one we want. This is the GTR plastic trim, all matching with the bumpers. On our grille options, we have stock. We have the GTR badge. We have the D-badged. Not really a fan of these D-badges, especially when it's like such a big, giant grille. It just, you need something there. I'm going to go with just the full GTR badge, I think, but let's see what else we got. We've got the intercooler here. Well, it's actually more of a oil cooler rather than an intercooler. We have that. We also have that D-badged, and then we have that with the GTI badging. Let's just keep our GTI badging, or GTR. On our bonnet, we have the rusty hood. Not in my favourite texture. Would have been nice to have that a bit more, just a general rust, rather than, it almost looks like cowhide. We have a carbon bonnet. We have a sticker bomb, my least favourite thing of all time. We have some hood latches. We have, some combinations here, hood latches and those combos. I mean, you know what I'm going to do. Stock. Fenders, we can go in the primary colour, make this look like a nice premium model. We'll have, 7 levels of engine upgrade. Now this we've got to test out in a minute. I'm going to leave that stock for now. But what do we have on suspension here? Oof, that's a pretty big drop. And we've got some camber as well. So we don't really get oak green. So I guess I'm going to go for dark green because I just think that oak green is a nice old Volkswagen colour. And then we'll also copy that to secondary as well. How's the interior colours looking? Ah, we can change it. Okay. Well, for this one, I'm just going to go for anthracite black. We have one extra, which is actually just this little aerial. We'll go for that. We also have the options of some headrests. So, yeah, we can actually have our heads somewhat supported in an accident. I like how these look without the headrests, but you don't want to be in a crash. That is an instant neck snapping. Okay, yeah, we want some headrests. So we also have some engine upgrades. We can go from the carb one to a fuel-injected one to the GTI engine, which I guess is just a big old four-banger with, I don't know, you didn't want the headers on that side. Well, we'll go with that one. I don't know what colour this is tied to. It's not really tied to anything. It's just blue. Okay, we're going to go for some AP Ultra Meshes just because they kind of look like BBS RAs. And we'll go for a black steel just to look nice and fancy. V-Stancer is going to have to help us out here because I actually don't want this first build cambered. So I'm going to put the height up. I guess I could have just put less on the suspension mod, but okay. And let's just fix this camber up. Yeah, I mean, also the tyres are incredibly thin. So, yeah, we should probably put a little bit of depth on them. Well, here is the first build done. And it just looks like a really awesome spec'd up version of this car. I kind of want to see what the speed difference is like between stock and level 7. Because that is a lot of variety of engine speed. Let's take this to the airport. Well, on the acceleration, this thing is not fast at all in standard form. He's really trying. This is definitely not GTR speeds. Well, by the end of this runway, we barely made it to 70, just a bit over 70. Well, let's see how it fares with upgrade 7. I'll also do the brakes, I'll also do the transmission, and I'll also do the turbo. Let's see. Well, it feels a little bit quicker. Nothing crazy, but I will say that compared to before, I mean, we're almost at that top speed that we were hitting, and we're now overtaking it. So I guess definitely a lot quicker. That's more than twice the speed. That's like 3 times the speed, it feels like. Not top speed, obviously, but 3 times the acceleration. Yeah, this thing is, it's not fast. Let's be honest. It's okay, I'll do a little bit of magic. This might make it a bit quicker. There we go. Now we have stupid speed, lack of grip, and, oh, a smash light. That's an odd-looking light cluster in there. Whoa, oh, okay, I did not see there was a plane. Well then. Okay, I want to do one more build because I want to make something that's really like stanced and Volkswagen scene style, so let's give it a crack. Well, here's the second build, and I realized that actually there's not that many parts for doing a sort of stancy look. It seems mostly designed for this sort of style, which is fine. So I couldn't really do much to this. I put some louvers on the back. I kept everything else pretty much stock. I put plastic trim on the sides, and I just gave it these chrome wheels, these sort of like cool looking wheels, and I just made them really small. I put loads of rear camber on, and I just slammed it, really. And I think that would actually fit in any Volkswagen meet show, anything like that. I think this thing would blend right in. And there we go. That is my old retro style VW Gol law-friendly version build in GTA 5. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Only a little quick one, but it was just too cool not to share. If you've got all the way to the end of the video, you can say Hurler in the comment section below. Very nice name for... I wouldn't want to get on air Hurler. Sounds vomit-inducing. Well, there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.